welcome to the Dick Bros Podcast. I'm Dre.
And I'm Matt. And this episode, again, is brought to you by Chris down at Trinity Media Design. The guy sets us up, hooks us up, and he's killing it for us every single week.
This is episode 4?
4, buddy.
4.
Episode 4.
4. We're going to get to 5. That's like a big milestone.
Yeah.
And
because
then 10?
5 is a big one because our producer said that he might be hooking us up with a new intro.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So our drum riff might be changing.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I am too,
yeah.
Considering we threw that together in about 10 seconds.
Yeah. Well, actually, GarageBand threw that
GarageBand threw it together. What was his name? We got to pick which fake rocker. I think it was like Tom.
Yeah, Melody Tom.
Yeah, Melody Tom. Yeah. He plays not classic but authentic rock riffs.
I thought you were going to say clarinet.
Clarinet. Fuck. Man, I wonder if we could find a nice clarinet riff to open the show with.
Or like a smooth jazz flute solo.
So smooth jazz. Man, just like an alto sax.
Yeah.
An alto sax would be nice. Like a Kenny G riff.
Oh, man. That's a game over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's a game over.
New goal, Chris. Find us a Kenny G riff.
Kenny G riff, yeah. That's probably a lot more work than...
Probably.
Not to put it on,
but he's the man, though.
Get allowance
and
to
Chris will kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You mean like the licensing?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. We don't actually use a Kenny G riff. We just
technically. If you throw like one beat that's different, it's not
exactly. Yeah. We rip it, but not rip it.
Yeah.
Kenny G. Well, this episode took a turn. So, as you can tell, this is unscripted. Here we go.
That's what we do.
Okay, so the other night at home, my son, my daughter, my wife, and my sister-in-law are all over for dinner. I come home from work, everybody's there. I can't remember what they made.
They would be there if they were over for sure.
Yeah, they were there in my house.
Nice.
Anyways, sidebar, tangent. One thing, like, I got heads up. I didn't care. It's okay. But honestly, when I come home from work, one of the most frustrating things is when I pull into the driveway and there's a bunch of cars.
Yeah, because you just want to come in and you just
want
to be you, relax, not have to...
Change into my sweatpants, scratch myself, maybe put shorts on, take a shit, do something like that.
Listen to some Kenny G.
Listen to some Kenny fucking G. Exactly. And I can't.
Yeah.
Now, whatever. Like, I don't mind. Like, I get over it.
You just put the face on.
But it's like, sometimes, especially depends on the day you've had to.
Yeah, it's not even the people. It's just you need that. Yeah. After your day.
Yeah, like, to the point where, like, I love my family. But when I would come in, and we established this, my wife and I established this way back, like, within the first year of marriage, that when I came in from work, I wanted like a second to take my shoes off, take my jacket off, maybe even change out of my work clothes, that kind of thing, before I'm getting hugs and stuff like that.
Sure.
And so, because I would get in, and like, before I could do anything, it was, oh, let me give you a hug and a kiss, or, oh, let me like get right in your space right away. Mm-hmm. I'm like, listen, just let me put my lunch in the kitchen. Let me go and change out my work clothes, and then the second I come out of the room, boom, there's your kiss. I'm home. How was your day?
Yeah.
Like, I just need a second to get changed. Like, I just don't want to get jumped on. And we communicated that, and it's changed, and now it's all good. But it's not like that when you come home and you've got a bunch of people in your house.
Yeah.
So anyways, this story has nothing to do with that. That was just a side rant about how it feels when I come over the little cusp in the hill on my road, and I see like 5 cars in my driveway.
I am looking forward to the day that I like walk into my house and like my son is just all over me like,
yeah. Hey, and like, kids change that, right? Like, kids, I'm cool with the kids doing it. With Ashley, with my wife, I was like, just give me a second, let me get changed. Kids you can't really reason with, and too, they're like little puppies almost, right? And it's cool when they get old enough too, like, they'll like open the door for you as you're like walking up the steps, all like happy that you're home. It's pretty great.
Or like a magical moment. How I envision it in my mind is like, you're pulling into your driveway and you get out of like your car or your truck and you start walking, and like Wyatt sees you coming, and he opens the door, and you guys run to each other,
And there's
he
like
jumps.
slow mo,
Yeah.
and like beautiful Kenny G starts playing.
Yeah, and he jumps, but he like Super Mario jumps.
Oh,
Like, so he's in
yeah.
height of his
So he's
chest,
got like
and
the
you can-
running.
Yeah, and you can just grab him here. You don't have to bend at all,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
there's
yeah,
no
yeah.
lower back issues
Yeah,
or anything.
Lower back issues. You don't want to go see that chiropractor. Get your back broke.
You do, though.
Well, you do.
Because he is amazing.
He is amazing.
Yeah.
He does good work.
Modern day Jesus.
Modern
If
day
Jesus existed.
through his hands.
Yeah.
Jesus exists through his hands.
He could probably do some magical things with the ladies, with his hands.
Strong fingers.
Strong fingers. Yeah. But fairly soft, like, yeah.
It moved.
I know.
It moved.
He's touched me a lot.
Yeah.
Not like in the bathing suit area,
Yeah.
but to fix.
In the bathing suit area. Okay, anyways, we're way off track.
Way off.
Okay, so
this is how you end up 55 minutes.
yeah, fuck. Oh man, this is why I love this show, because, like I said, this just gives us a reason. Like, we're just essentially hanging out, recording our conversations. This is every day when we talk, and it's fantastic. That 70-year-old lady that told us to record ourselves,
Yeah.
she wasn't wrong.
She wasn't wrong.
She wasn't wrong.
She was not wrong.
She pretty much hit the nail on the head.
I wonder if she's like a time traveler. She came back.
Maybe
from
she's
the
from the
future?
future, and she's like, "You guys should record each other because
Because-
she knows someday
We're
we're
like-
gonna rule the world
We're like the modern day Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have
Oh
to
my
save
God.
the world
by
Right.
recording each other,
by recording each other. Because they had to save the world becoming the best band ever.
Yeah, and that's us.
We're Bill and Ted. I'm sealing it.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. We got to change the name of the show then. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, excellent podcast adventure.
Matt and Dre's most excellent podcast.
Oh my God! Did
Oh.
we just change the name of our show?
We're way off now.
okay, hold it in. All right. Okay, so I come home. The family's there with the sister-in-law for dinner. My wife already told me everybody was coming over for supper. I'm
Yeah.
cool with it. It's all good. But where this story was going was that we're starting to take Wyatt's pull-up off. So just like let him rock pants, commando. No pull-up, no nothing.
Okay.
So that if he does wet, I know it's weird, but if he does wet, he feels it. And his pants get wet, and he gets bummed out about it.
And wet is wet. I
Yeah.
would be scared of the dookie, that's for sure.
Yeah, but honestly, this kid, like, he does not want to pee in his pants. Because he did it once, and it got all down his legs, and he was like, oh, and like was kind of
Yeah.
freaking out. I was like, that's why you got to tell me you got to go pee, bud.
That's great motivation.
And ever since, he's got it on lock. But he's a young Michael Jackson.
A young Michael Jackson?
Yeah. So
You're not like, well,
I can just tell the look on your face. you want to say something very inappropriate.
you're going to put him in a band with all your other kids and like beat the shit out of him and stuff?
You're gonna open a Neverland Ranch, and
Yeah, well, that's how that happens.
That's how it happens.
Yeah.
Oh my God! No.
Hashtag parenting.
Hashtag yeah. Hashtag parenting win. Tito. Anyways, no. He's a young Michael Jackson because again, the kid has got one hand on his cock at all times.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he has like a skin disease.
No. He's not. It's like a reverse one though. He's turning black.
Yeah, he's turning black.
Oh my God. Yeah. Anyways, no. He's like as soon as the pull up comes off, he's like grabbing at it like through because he feels it touching his pants, I guess.
Yeah.
So he's just hand on it. So the entire night, every time I saw him grabbing at it, and he grabs and like pulls up, I was telling him to go hee.
Was he doing it?
He's starting to. And Ashley's looking at my wife is looking at me and it's like, stop. Don't stop.
Don't encourage
Don't encourage that. I'm like, no, it's good. It's okay. What? And he's grabbing it and he's like, and I'm like, okay, now go hee.
By the way, I don't really give a shit. I stole your cinnamon bun. I'm eating it right now.
Was that mine?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I
I
didn't
put
know
that there the whole time.
Well, yeah, but I didn't realize it was mine.
Well, there's 2 plates. I didn't go.
No, there isn't 2 plates.
Yeah, there's one behind the laptop.
Motherfucker, I didn't see the plate behind. I didn't realize that was mine.
I'm not gonna bring 2 plates out for myself.
I didn't see the second plate.
I love doing dishes.
Yes, because the kitchen, as we have already discussed.
It's not bad right now.
No, but it is the bane of my
I know.
existence.
And I'm flying solo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, like, if I'm flying solo, that shit gets cleaned the minute before they walk in the house.
Usually that's...
Fucking right.
Usually that's what happens, like, with the whole house.
The smart... yeah. The smart move is to stay on top of it consistently. The move that I do is to just do it all in a rush. 5 minutes.
Trying to be responsible.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
Attaboy. But yeah, he's a young Michael Jackson. And I got him doing the hee, and Ashley was getting so mad. Like, so mad.
I wonder if you could, like, get him to do, like, the Thriller. And his hair, too?
Yeah,
like, with the curliness?
Yeah.
Put a little hat on him?
Yeah.
He's a turning black, blonde-haired Michael Jackson.
Blonde-haired, blue-eyed Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Whoa! I just blew my own mind.
You just blew your own mind. All right, fair enough. Well, yeah, he's my young Michael Jackson.
That's very cool.
Yeah, like, she doesn't like it, but I'm like, hey, if he's going to grab at his dink all the time, then we might as well make the best of it and get him to say funny shit.
Yeah.
Just like, when I get him to say wheelin' bitches and stuff like that.
It's super appropriate.
Yeah.
Oh, so last episode you were talking about your daughter losing teeth.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. Well, I'm on the opposite.
Oh,
yeah. So,
okay.
like, Finn's getting his teeth now.
Yeah.
He's got 4 on the top, 2 on the bottom, I think, right now. But he's definitely, you can tell he's getting more. Like, just, fingers always in his mouth and all that stuff. So, it's...
Drool. And...
Yeah. Your teeth look funny when they first come in, man. So I have a picture of me and him at Chapters, and I'm holding them. And his soother strap, like, it's a strap so you can clip it and it doesn't fall.
Yeah, so it doesn't fall, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it comes down to one side, so it looks like he's got overalls on.
Okay.
And the way he's grinning, because they look like redneck teeth when kids' teeth start to come in. There's, like, huge gaps in between them. It looks hilarious. Like...
But they do. Like we said, like when I, like, even talking about my daughter's teeth, it's all, like, goofy, right? Like, one big one sticking out in weird places. And when they get them, they get, like, the one on the front. Mm-hmm. And that's it. That's all they have. And, like, then they're trying to, like, chew their food or whatever. Like, you haven't probably got there yet, but, like, a little bit, yeah.
Full shepherd's pie tonight.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, eh? Mm-hmm. Well, a lot of that stuff's pretty, like,
it is
mushy.
Pretty mushy.
But you've got those dissolvable, crunchy, like, blueberry flavored, like, rice puff.
Yes.
Right?
We have these other things. Actually should try them because they're delicious. It's crazy.
No, it's not. Arrowroots are, like, the greatest cookie ever, and they're just baby cookies.
These are,
and we don't buy them anymore because now our babies aren't babies. But I love Arrowroots.
They look like mini Hershey Kisses.
Okay.
Without the wrapping, obviously.
Okay.
But they're fruit. So good.
Fruit?
Yeah.
Are they like a gum? They're not a gummy. They dissolve.
No, it's like a freeze-dried thing almost.
Okay. And they, like, melt.
And they melt. Yeah.
Interesting.
And they stick.
The way your face lit up when you said that makes me think that there's some sort of story behind that.
Oh, just like... even today, I gave him some in his exerciser, and I did some stuff, came back, and he was, like, playing, looking over, and I was like, buddy, you finish all those? And he turned around, and there's, like, 4 of them stuck to his and he's like there's nothing there.
Yeah, and just happy as can be. Yeah, what's going on? It's funny how little like, zero fucks are given with kids.
I wish I could do that.
Oh,
just like go out to places and...
I pretty much do, though. Like, when I eat at a restaurant, if I'm eating something messy, I'm not like the, let me wipe at each bite. Proceed my, head up my ass. No. I'm just going to eat until I'm done, and if there's sauce and shit everywhere, whatever.
He takes it to the next level, though. Like, his big thing now is when he takes a drink, he holds it in his mouth and he gargles it and just lets it all pour out on his... I wish I could just do that. Yeah. Just look at somebody and be like... and smile like a shit-eating grin. And then just go back to eating.
Let's just do it someday. Whatever. I'll go with you.
Like, this guy's just for the weekend, right? Like...
Oh, Adrian, and I'll get a napkin. I'll dab your cheeks.
I'm done drinking the water.
I think we're at that line. we need to not cross the line.
Well, no, you just never go full, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Ben Stiller taught us that.
Yeah, Ben Stiller taught us that.
Yeah.
Forrest Gump never went full.
No, he didn't.
He might not be a smart man, but he knows what love is. Why don't you love me, Jenny? I love that movie though.
I know.
I wish I could be more like Forrest Gump.
I think you've said that to me before.
I know it sounds odd, but like think about it. The guy only wants to do good and only wants to do good for people. He just takes random things and makes them into amazingness. He doesn't want anybody to get hurt. He just wants everybody to succeed. Like
he's naively happy-go-lucky.
he is, which makes me think like, would it not be a better place if more people were?
Yeah.
Like, you don't worry. He's not worrying about the shit. He's just worrying about the good.
Yeah. He gets taken advantage of a lot, though.
I know, but usually
By that slut Jenny.
yeah. But even her, she comes around in the end.
Oh. That's all fake, though.
It's not fake.
Oh, she's just a bitch. Isn't she dying? That's why she comes back around?
Yeah, well, he was gone for so long, running.
Dude. She comes back because she's dying.
Can you just give me this?
She is the villain in that story. Newsflash.
No,
Jenny's a bitch.
Vietnam was the enemy in that story.
Yeah.
Something jumped up and bit him.
Bit him in the butt.
Yeah, like Charles Boyle. Buttholes.
Shrimping.
Shrimp.
Goddamn shrimping.
Yeah, and I still...
I know that you want to be Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
It's an odd thing to want to be, but I know that you want to. You hate running.
I know.
That's like 90% of Forrest Gump.
I know. That's the dilemma, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny story about Forrest Gump. It's not really funny, but but brother-in-law named his dog Forrest because his front right paw, like front right leg.
Did it have to be in a brace, like Magic Legs?
No, but it's always like it's gimpy.
Oh, okay.
So he named him Forrest.
Nice.
I thought that was clever.
Mm-hmm. Terry Fox might have worked, too.
Terry.
Mm-hmm.
Terry's not a great dog name. Forrest is a good dog name, though.
Yeah, but I like to, when I name dogs, I like them to be people's names.
Yeah.
It's like,
Lot of
Terry, get the fucking ass.
Terry loves yogurt.
Terry loves yogurt.
Yeah.
I said that to Finn today.
Oh,
Finn
yeah.
loves his yogurt. So I was just feeding,
I know he does. The little trickster, little motherfucker. He tricked us.
Feeding him the yogurt. He'd be like, Finn loves his yogurt. And he just like opens his mouth like, yeah, give me more yogurt.
He does. He tricked us.
He devours those tubes in like seconds.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, when we babysat him, you guys do your homemade food stuff?
Granola, yeah.
Because you're like
Hippie.
85% hippie vegan now. Anyways, and he was like, I don't like it. Nope, wouldn't eat it. Like, we were like tricking him, trying to force him to eat it.
Yeah.
And I was like, he doesn't like it. And so we pull that yogurt out in big open mouth, and he downed a yogurt, no problem.
Oh, yeah.
And then he went to bed, no problem. And then next night, mom and dad are home, and the kid eats the fucking food. He played us.
Oh, yeah.
He was pretty young to be playing us, too. He was only like 8 months then.
Smart.
Bastard.
It's scary, actually, for me later on in life.
yeah, he's already playing me. So, like, you're fucked.
Like, yeah, you're fucking next. I got your number.
Yeah.
He's giving me the long con. Yeah.
He is. He's playing you now.
He probably started like 4 months ago.
Oh, I'm going to get this guy. He'll find out. Okay, so I wanted to ask, I've been thinking about this. Excuse me. Oh. Excuse me. I wanted to ask.
Let me clear my throat.
I think these are getting better. We should just record these late at night every time.
Yeah.
Early in the morning, we're too like groggy. Late at night, we're in full giggles.
Oh, it's party city.
It's party time.
Yeah.
Party time.
Two dads with a sleeping baby. Party.
Yeah. Crank the tunes. No, turn it down.
Crack the lullabies.
Crack the lullabies. Yeah. Oh fuck. All right. I've been thinking about this. I wanted to ask about farts because I've got to thinking Because now that like you're married, I just fart whenever I want.
Yes.
And like, and my wife does the same.
Mm-hmm.
She farts all the time. Don't let people trick you.
No.
Women fart all the time.
Women fart.
And they stank.
Oh man, that's because they've been holding them in their lives.
Their whole lives.
Yeah.
They've been waiting to get married so that they could finally fart.
I walked into the room one night and it smelled terrible. I was like, "Oh, did you fart?" She's like, "Yeah, that was from 1998, son." Don't call me son.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My wife gets mad when I'm like, when I say man to her. I'm like, oh come on, man.
Or dude.
Or dude.
Bro.
I'm not your bro. I'm not your dude.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
I'm your wife.
well, you're kind of like my best buddy, so like,
Yeah.
you know, I'll call you my bro.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, yeah, farts happen when you get married, and I just got to thinking and reminiscing when the relationship's new,
Yeah.
and you like don't fart, and how hard and painful that is.
Oh, it's terrible.
Oh my god, I remember being at her house when she still lived at her parents because we were in school and hanging out and in the basement and watching movies and then whatnot, and then like when I leave, like I've been holding farts for like the 3 hours that I was there.
Yeah.
Through supper with her parents, through everything.
Yeah.
Just playing pool, every shot just squeezing my butt cheeks a little bit so nothing comes out.
That's like how you get like colon cancer.
Well, I know.
Yeah.
And and what would happen?
Is it maybe? Have they studied
I don't know. Maybe
That's like a Harvard research project.
Because I know
for
if you
sure.
hold your piss in, it's not good.
Yeah.
So maybe holding farts in isn't good either.
Yeah.
We should advocate for this.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I just remember like leaving her parents' house, and like the second that door shut behind me, it was like they got a longer, like not a long driveway, but a bit. You've seen their house, like a bit of a long driveway. So it takes me 35 seconds, let's say, to walk. So it's not that long. But anyways, from the time that front door shuts to the time I got to my car, it was just one fart.
Oh yeah.
It was just one long fart, and every time I did it, I was just like, "Please don't open the door! Please don't open the door!" Because all I could think was, "I can't hold it in anymore."
Yeah.
And it is out, and once it's out, it's not stopping. It's
Yeah.
like a pee; you can't stop that shit.
No.
And my worst nightmare was that door was going to open up, and it was going to be like, "Oh man, I forgot to say this," and it just stank ass, like right,
And just like slap in the face.
because the backdraft of the air sucking into the place
Yeah.
just stinks the whole house
I
up.
just ate that bite.
But yeah.
The worst too is when you're holding them and then you can't hold it anymore. And always it's like, for me, when it's happened, is like at dinner.
Yeah.
And I can't hold it anymore. It's hurting and like it's actually squeezing through my butt cheeks like
Yeah.
a sperm trying to impregnate a lady. Like just
it seeps.
squeezing.
It's just like a little
squeezing.
seep out.
Yeah.
And it almost feels like hot.
Yeah. Those times too are scary. Like, is it hot because it's been
gonna
there
be
forever,
poop?
or is it poop?
Is it poop? Is it like, oh, I'm pooping?
It's
I got
just
the hot butthole.
Yeah, been so built up in there that it's just like, okay, we're going.
We're going. Evacuate. We've hit the emergency exit button. We're coming out. The hot butthole is a scary feeling.
Yeah,
Because you don't know if it's a diarrhea or if it's a poop.
yeah. And for farts though, like
Or a fart. Sorry, not a poop.
I've probably started like once Nicole and I moved in together, which was quick actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a couple months maybe, and I was starting to fart in front of her.
Yeah. I
Her
was
definitely longer.
Yeah, I think like I'm not sure when. It was probably maybe 6 months or something like that. But like we weren't living together or anything like that, right?
Mm.
So, because if you're living with somebody, you have to fart.
Yeah.
You can't go your whole life without farting. You'll die.
And this is your domicile as well.
Yeah. And me, like, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I think it was about 6 months, somewhere in there. But farting is one thing, and so do you fart at her like at your in-laws now, like at her parents' house and stuff?
Oh yeah, I'm terrible.
Yeah,
with farting. I just fart all the time, and
you just don't care.
All the protein, right? Like, it's
Yeah.
just, it has to fart. It's got.
And yeah, like tons of protein, or is going to make farts even stinkier too.
Mm-hmm.
They're dangerous, and like, anyways, I fart at her parents' house, but I like now, but it's very like I'm sure they know, but like I'll be like, oh, it's really hot, and I'll just like step outside and just do a little. crop dust of the outside porch, and then I'll come back in.
That's pretty gentlemanish.
Yeah. I don't just let it rip in like the middle of the living room.
I have.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
In front of like Nicole's sister's face, even.
Well, I've done it. I've done that to Ashley's sister.
Family now, bitch.
Yeah, can't get rid of me. But like, one thing that I still can't do, though, is drop one at her parents' house.
Oh, like a deuce.
Yeah, I can't be pooping at her parents' house
No
because
more
of the location of the bathroom in proximity to everything else.
Oh, like so everybody will just know that you shit.
Oh yeah,
smell.
Oh yeah, because it's not like there's like a bathroom that you can go down a hall.
You just can't close the door.
Oh, you can close the door.
Is there a vent?
Yeah, but then everybody knows you pooped.
Maybe you just farted.
Yeah, maybe. Because when you pee, you do fart. It's almost like an automatic thing.
You know what you could do? You could pee, like make it sound like you're peeing, shit, turn on the fan, leave, and be like, oh, I had so much asparagus there last night.
I'm on an all asparagus diet.
Yeah.
No, like the bathroom is like right beside the kitchen and the living room, like open concept.
Yeah.
And so like if you drop one in there, someone's smelling it.
And
it's like everyone's there. It's right there. You
people
walk
can
out.
hear too. Like if you've got some like shits happening.
Got a little grunt going,
Yeah.
or like the machine gun fart when
Yeah.
you poop, because that happens sometimes.
Yes.
But yeah, I can't poop at her parents' house.
I don't have any problem with that.
But like, is there like an upstairs bathroom you can go to at Nicole's parents' house?
I just use the down one. I don't even know. Yeah, there is one up there, but I do use the down one. But it's not where it's located. It's fine.
That's
so
good.
it's not around
That's
everybody.
handy.
Yeah.
That's handy.
Although
I still can't do it.
It depends. Me, like I shit in the morning. Basically, I'm always a morning. Like I could.
Oh, I know.
You could time me
Yeah.
like when it's going.
And when
But
you're off schedule, you are a grumpy motherfucker.
I have to be on routine. Like
Yeah.
my whole pooping system runs
Yeah.
off my routine.
Yeah.
If I
Like
jump
when we
out of my
went to
routine-
Florida.
Yeah, it was not a fun time.
You were like, I can't poop, and you were
It was
so
like 3 or 4 days.
Oh man, you were so upset.
Yeah.
And like every time you tried to poop, you were like,
I know.
no,
what
I
you're
wouldn't
gonna
come.
say.
No, it wouldn't
Yeah.
come. Same with when we went to Cleveland.
Yes, Cleveland was amazing, but the pooping experience was bad. It took me till almost like being done the trip to poop.
Yeah, like it was once we actually got to Cleveland, right?
Even, I think when we went to the game, I still hadn't shit.
I thought you had. I thought the problem was that we had eaten so much, and it was like I have to poop, like because it was a food based trip,
Yes.
and it was just like nothing but donuts and food.
It wasn't a food baby I had. It was like a shit baby I
Yeah.
had because it was just
Yeah.
Oh.
And that was the first time, like we're very close friends, and that was the first time that I got to learn that you cannot poop on a toilet that does not have the right feel.
Okay, I knew you were gonna bring this up. So it's not the feel. Like toilet seat is okay, everything.
Yeah.
That's all good.
It was the height,
It's
right?
the height.
Okay.
Yeah. Like so you go in and you do your stuff. You sit on your toilet, and sometimes it's too high, and you're like your toes touch, but your heels don't touch. And then like I can't get comfortable, or like
You
it
can't get enough
feels
leverage.
weird. Yeah, or you go into like some of the, oddly enough, the States bathrooms, a lot of their toilets are really low. So like I'm sitting there and it's almost like my knees are in my head. I can't poop there
I
either.
still remember at the fucking rest stop. So we're outside of Erie, I think.
In Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I think we were through Buffalo. We were outside of Erie, and we were at this rest stop on the way to Cleveland, getting gas. First of all, we were on meal like 4.
Yes.
And the drive was only 8 hours. So we had eaten at like 4 different restaurants. We were all full and all stank ass. Like
Yes.
everyone is dropping deuces in
Well,
that car.
remember when we got out of the car?
Yeah.
And we had a break and then we got back in and
Yeah.
it was like, the car smells like ass.
Yeah, like
it smells like farts.
to the point where you guys all went inside. I pumped the gas. I moved the car. I went inside. We talked for a little bit. This is where it happened. We and then when we got back to the car, everyone said, "You farted in the car." I'm like, "I swear, I did not. This is just how the fucking car smells now."
Do you remember that bathroom?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So we go into the bathroom.
Merlin the fucking magician
Oh my
was in
God.
there.
So
He walked in after we did.
we go
Full gown, fucking like wizard hat,
Yeah, it's
everything.
like a green trench coat and a wizard hat.
How like
Anyways, I just remember walking in, going to pee. You were in the stall. You come out, and I'm like, could you shit? And you're like, no, the toilet seat's too low. And I was like, what? The toilet seat's too low? And then you're like, and we got fucking Merlin in here. And I'm sure he heard you because he had like a little smirk on his face.
I don't think you seen him at that point, did you?
No, I was like, Merlin. And then sure enough, I seen him around the corner. But like, my God. And then we got back into the car and the damn thing still smelled like ass.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my first experience with realizing there needs to be the perfect toilet seat height for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I always knew you were a finicky pooper. Like that trip to Florida was hilarious because it took you 3 days to finally shit.
Yeah.
Because we drove straight through and your whole system was fucked.
Yes.
You eventually pooped though, so that was good.
Eventually did. Yeah.
And same with Cleveland.
I eventually did in Cleveland.
And when we got to Cleveland, when we went, we got there like 10:30 at night.
Yeah, around there.
11 o'clock. We had eaten so much, like, oh my God, like the whole drive was just eating. And then finally we were like, oh, let's go get a burger at like 11:30 at night.
Checkers, right?
Yeah, so we walked to a Checkers.
What was it called? Was it like a double?
No, it's called the Checkers.
No, but like the burger we got.
Oh, Jesus. The Big Buford. Wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Man, that place was good.
Dude, Checkers is awesome. Checkers is...
And so cheap.
Yeah, like so fucking
Like,
cheap.
give me Checkers. Take away like McDonald's, Burger King.
Hells
I don't
yeah.
need that shit. Give me the Checkers.
Fucking right. Checkers is like on par with like a Wendy's, like for quality in my mind. It was delicious. But we buy these burgers. Remember the friggin' scary situation?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, that gas station too,
Yeah.
right beside was like
and of course the
probably gets held up weekly.
Oh fuck! The wives are like, "Bring us back water." We're like, "Yeah, sure. We'll just go into the little gas station convenience store beside Checkers." Go in. Not the best idea because as we're walking in, that like sketchy car yells something out the window to us.
Yes.
And like we look back and there's like 4 dudes sitting in this car with like smoke coming out the window, and they just
4 black dudes were like the 2 white kids in the neighborhood. Probably in the wrong.
Like I didn't want to profile like that.
No, but we're probably in the wrong place of the neighborhood.
Probably because
Yeah.
we did walk like over the high, like it was like a 25-minute walk.
Yeah.
So we walked like over the highway in Cleveland, and we're like 3 streets off of downtown because you could look to the left and you could see the nice downtown lit up, and we're like on the dark streets 3 down.
In retrospect, though, they're probably sitting in there just like smoking a blunt or whatever, rolling, and they're probably like, "Hey, look at these motherfucking crackers. Let's fuck with them."
Maybe because I looked over and I was like, "Oh fuck!" And it didn't help that when we were walking into the most ghetto fucking gas station that had like the bulletproof glass that only friggin' slid money underneath. Jesus, I was like, "Let's take an Uber. Let's get the fuck out of here."
Yeah,
and we did, and we took an Uber back. But it was like we were probably not in the best part of town. That's for sure. No.
Which is, it's always weird. Like, when you're close to the stadiums, I find it seems to be a bad
Everything close
area.
Everything close is okay, but as you like, and most big cities are like that though. When you're downtown, the downtown has like the 3, 4, 5 streets that are really good, and if you stay on them, they're all right. But when you go 2, 3 streets off of that, it's like major ghetto areas, like scary spots.
Remember when we went to the Miami game, the baseball game?
Yeah,
Same deal.
yeah.
Like,
the stadium was like in like a slum,
And the stadium is amazing. Like,
beautiful
stadium.
Yeah.
But like all the houses around it, they had like the cage fences around
Yeah,
their
it
homes.
was kinda weird.
Like you park your car in there, everything.
Yeah,
It was weird.
Yeah, it was weird. I didn't expect the Miami Stadium to be in that location. I assumed it would be more central downtown.
Yeah. Or like business district kind of idea.
Yeah. Okay. So, pooping, farts, just made me think of this funny time in Walmart. Okay, so I was in a Walmart, and I'm looking at some jeans, and I'm walking through the Walmart, and I had to fart really, really bad. Like I was holding it a bit, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna break off. So I just broke off from who I was with, and I looped around, and I crop dusted the Wranglers. I just crop dusted in there, okay? And then because Walmart, that's their brand, right? And then I curled around, and then I met back up with who I was with in like the t-shirts that they were looking at.
Okay.
And then we started migrating a bit more close to where I had crop dusted. And about 30 seconds had passed, and 2 unsuspecting people, had now entered the zone. And let me tell you, what transpired was, to this day, an amazing experience for me because it was a husband and wife. And all I hear is the wife go, "For fuck's sakes, Bill," and she hits him in the arm. And the fucking guy just like flinches because he gets hit, looks at her and goes, "What the fuck?" And she's like, "I can't believe you did that here." He's like, "I didn't do anything."
Oh my god. I can't believe I didn't remember this for the Cleveland trip. We went to a Walmart and we had gas.
Yes.
And we were shitting on the produce.
Yeah. Yes. Standing in front of the fruits.
Not really on, but like we were in front of like one of the
with
middle
our
stations.
With our butts towards the vegetables.
Yeah.
And just
the strawberries.
Strawberries, yeah. And just farting. And then like walk 2 vegetables down or fruits down.
Because I think somebody made a joke like, "Oh, these are shitty strawberries."
And then that same fucking trip, we lost our wives, and then we embarrassingly had them, in a Target, and we paged them to the front of the store.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was awesome. Anything you can do to embarrass your wife is a win in my books.
That was a win.
Yeah, it was, and that's what like I think 2 episodes I was talking about where like you find it and you just poke at it. Like if you know you can embarrass them, like I can't remember. I was talking to somebody at work about that where like somebody's just yelling out your name in a store to try and get your attention, and they were like, "I can't believe they did that." And me, I'm like, I do that every time I'm in a store.
Yes.
Like I'll go down 3 aisles, and if I can't find Ashley in 0.2 seconds, I will yell my wife's name at the top of my lungs.
Yeah.
Or make funny noises. I'll be like, "Cuckoo!"
Oh man, that's great. And they're just like, "What are you doing?
Stop embarrassing me."
Yeah. You don't know these people. Yeah, I do. Right over there. Yeah. Oh, well, valid point.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
Yeah. They know how I am.
Yeah.
I have no shame, though.
No.
Mm-mm.
And we've already been over that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Nicole is, when we go shopping, my wife's always like, "Go into the change room and change." I'm like, "No, I'll just change right here." Yeah. What's the big deal? I'm not going to wait in line, for one. And for 2, just quicker, easier. There's always mirrors in the store.
Yeah. It's quicker to do it right in the middle. It's faster. I do it with shirts and stuff sometimes.
I've done it with pants.
Yeah.
I'm wearing boxers.
Yeah,
it's basically like bathing suit.
Yeah. And like everyone in Lululemon's seen your dick, so
yeah, exactly. Why stop there?
Why stop there? So that Cleveland trip though was awesome.
It was awesome.
Like totally surrounded around food, and not only that, we got to go see an awesome NFL game.
We did,
where the Cleveland Browns actually won a game.
They're like,
hey man, they're coming up. That's why I hopped on the wagon before they started doing well.
Yeah, they're doing great.
Yeah,
it was, and even though the Falcons lost, it was a great game. Like,
yeah,
it was just super entertaining. Like, the stadium was done well too. All their visual effects and all that stuff, everything was really great and on par.
But so the food was awesome down there.
Food was great. I love that snout to tail restaurant we went to.
Awesome. Holy crap. Which guy was it? The Iron Chef guy. He's the bald guy.
Michael something. Not Michael Smith, because Michael Smith's the guy that lives in BC or whatever.
Yeah. He was the bald guy. He's got another show on
But
Food
he is
Network.
an Iron Chef.
Yeah. Anyways, so we ate at one of his restaurants.
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly what it was called.
I can't either.
But it was cool. It was a pork-based restaurant, and the whole point of it was snout to tail, so you could get everything.
Pork and bourbon, right? There's like 190 types of bourbon there or something?
It was ridiculous. But that was the first time I had ever eaten pig ears.
Delicious.
And no, straight up, I bought some pig ears for my dog as treats.
Yeah.
And
you thought about taking
I thought about eating them because I knew that we had them and they were delicious.
They were so good.
Holy crap! The spiciness to them.
But the texture too was great.
Yeah, I wish I could remember the name of that restaurant.
Well, he had the 2 restaurants side
They were
by
right
side.
beside each other.
The one was like fine dining, and the one was
I'm glad we went to the other one.
Yes.
Yeah, and we were doing shots and like met random people and like it was a blast.
It was fun.
Such good food.
It's really good.
Yeah, and that was kind of like a weird thing to eat, pig's ears, and then we had pig tails. They weren't as good,
not as good,
but
more fatty.
Yeah, but I would just like once you pulled the fat off, like I was kind of pulling the fat off and then eating the meat. It wasn't that bad, but yeah, like the pig ears were prime. They were top notch, top notch. So that's a kind of a weird thing to eat. Now, something else that I enjoy eating that is odd is peanut butter with eggs.
Peanut butter with eggs. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Like are your eggs sunny side up or
No.
like
The
just
best
scrambled?
so the best way to do it is I've gotten like mini pans.
Okay.
So they're perfect for just one egg.
Yes, I've seen those.
Yeah, and so I've got 4 of them, and I've got the two big burners on my stove.
Okay.
I put 2 pans on each one, and I get my 4 eggs going, and then they all flip at the same time. They're all done at the same time. And what I do is I make like a pancake stack of eggs,
Okay.
and in between each egg, I put just a little bit of peanut butter, and then a little bit more on top. So in total, there's probably like a tablespoon, maybe 2 in total. And then it all gets melty, and then you put some hot sauce as well.
Yeah, that's just so weird.
Dude, it's the greatest thing in the entire world. And you can't knock it till you try it.
I can.
It's a... No.
Yes, I can.
It's
I
a
just
rule.
did.
I just did. Yeah, but it's invalid. Your opinion doesn't count.
Good confidence. Mister. Your opinion is shit.
Yeah.
I'll just sell your stuff on eBay because you're shit.
Because you're
quit.
shit. Just quit. I'm just saying. You can't knock it till you try it.
I
First
don't
of
know if I
all,
have anything weird like that.
peanut and hot sauce is a staple in like all Asian cooking. So peanut butter and hot sauce go together. Boom, right away.
But that's not it's a little different.
But it's not that different. It's very common. Super common.
Super common.
Super common. Any Asian food has spicy
So
peanut
it's
sauce.
super common in Asia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super common. Anyways, and then I'm telling you, peanut butter with eggs is prime time. And if you want to get some carbs in there, take some toast, peanut butter on the toast, fried egg, bacon, toast, bacon, egg to peanut butter sandwich.
Yeah.
So you gotta try it. You like peanut butter?
I do like peanut butter.
Boom, you're in.
I don't know. It seems so weird.
All right, next Sunday morning. So that's next Sunday because we're doing breakfast every other, right? Is that kind of the plan? We're
I
gonna
think
go
so,
with?
yeah.
So breakfast every other because we'll record before breakfast, right?
Yes.
I'm making you a bacon egg peanut butter sandwich.
Okay, well, I'll eat it because it just might not be my favorite, but I'll eat it.
But you'll eat it. And a little Frank's, little hot sauce on it.
Ooh, I don't know. I might have to cut it there.
Why?
Yeah. I don't like the Franks on my eggs.
Actually, the whole concept of it goes against everything you believe.
I know.
Because you're very much, like you said, I think, in our last episode, where you're a dipper.
Yes.
Like
I'm the guy that's like extra medium, like ultra regular. Yeah.
Like, you're the guy that if there's an eating competition or something like that, where you have to do something fast, you might as well just stay at home. Because 55 hours later, you'll be done your pancake.
But if it's how much you can eat in a no time limit, I'll win.
In a no time.
Yeah.
If it's how much you can eat in a no time limit.
Yeah.
If they give me 6 weeks, I'll eat more than everybody else.
Yeah. It might take me a long time, but I usually eat more than most. Yeah. But I do like my breakfast to be like on the plate, like the eggs, bacon. I like the
all separate.
And it doesn't have to.
See, but I'm even like, if I don't make a sandwich out of it, I'll take a piece of toast, put my peanut butter on it, and I'm like egg in my mouth, bite the toast at the same time, so I get the same flavor.
I just like the plain Jane regular. Like when you think of breakfast, if you were like, "Hey, 5-year-old, what do you have for breakfast?" Bacon and eggs and toast and orange juice. Yeah, that's my jam. Give me that shit.
Yeah, I want it, but I want to put it all in my mouth at the same time.
I want to have it different. I might use I do like putting egg yolk onto my home fries.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I got a buddy that I play hockey with.
It's crazy, but
What, egg yolk on the home fries?
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you,
it's crazy.
it's not crazy. I got a buddy that I play hockey with.
I was kind of being sarcastic.
I know.
But, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I know. You have no weird food things. Well, you do, and maybe we'll get into that in another episode. But
It's like sexual.
you have weird
food
sexual
things.
food things. So that's like we'll get into that next episode.
Yeah, that's.
I'm gonna
a
write
whole
that. I'm
other
gonna write that
episode.
down because that could eat a whole episode up.
Probably.
But yeah, he'll take his over easy egg, put it on, make a sandwich out of it, like with his bacon, egg, toast, over easy egg, and then when he bites into it over the home fries so that it all oozes out
Nice.
onto the home fries. So it's like killing two birds with one stone.
Very nice.
First time he did it, I was like, "What in the hell are you doing?" He's like, "I do it this way, and then it covers my home fries." I'm like, "You're an innovator, man."
You know what is weird for me for breakfast is the sausage.
I hate breakfast sausage.
It's because
I tell them
it's so
to
greasy
throw it in the
and
trash.
It's like it's basically it feels like fucking just fat in a tube.
I hate it.
It's
gross.
not a good sausage.
No.
Although like you can go to Summer Haze and you can get an Oktoberfest sausage with your breakfast.
I'm not a big fan of sausage, period.
It's got to be a good sausage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody that would see your eyes there just knew there's something coming for sure.
There's a dirty rotten sausage joke coming. That's for sure. Just isolate that.
Jameson's.
It's got to be a
in
good
Perth.
sausage. Jameson's?
Yeah. Jameson's Family Restaurant?
Wasn't that a Chinese place for a while?
No. It's always been that, I think.
Oh.
But
Well, there was a Chinese place called Jameson's in Perth.
it's beside, like, the public Perth building.
Okay. Anyways, people don't know where that is, but it's outside of Ottawa, Ontario.
Mm-hmm.
Small town.
It's a good breakfast spot.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well,
And that pie.
and they have pie. Pie
Yeah.
for breakfast. You know what pie I love? Pecan pie.
Pecan pie. I'm
Pecan-
all about that raisin.
Raisin pie?
Yeah, man.
Get the...
It's like a big butter tart with raisins in
Yeah,
it.
and a pecan pie is like a big butter tart with pecans, and that's the only way you should eat butter tarts.
I prefer the raisins.
Yeah,
because
because you're fucking nuts.
It's just my old soul.
No, take your 90-year-old
No,
lady.
yes.
Take your 90-year-old woman. Fucking raisin butter tarts. Throw them in the trash.
Yeah. Well,
God damn it.
I won't throw them in the trash. You can put them in the trash. I'll go to the trash, take them out,
And
and
eat them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the time you took a cupcake. So it's my daughter's first birthday. And Dre we tell everyone to not touch the cupcakes because there's only enough for everyone.
Yeah, I think
and
your mom even said, "Don't have any of those cupcakes."
don't have any of those cupcakes. Looking directly at Dre, and the kid takes a fucking cupcake, hides in the bathroom, and jams a full. This isn't a mini bite.
Well,
cupcake.
I didn't do it in the bathroom.
No.
I peeked around the door frame opening so everybody could see me, and then I shoved the whole thing in my
the
mouth,
whole thing. Like this is a full size cupcake.
and then just
into his
backed
mouth in one
slowly out of the doorway.
Into the bathroom, and I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it because I didn't directly see it. It was reported
Your
to
brother
me.
seen it.
It was reported to me, and then later after the party, there was a cupcake wrapper in the garbage in the bathroom, and I'm like, oh my god, he actually did it.
I'm glad Barb never knew. She
Oh.
would have gave me shit.
My mom would have murdered you.
Yeah. Those cupcakes were a little bit dense, though.
Let's not get it. That's for another episode. We'll have to talk about the dense birthday cake in another episode.
Yes.
Anyways, we're wrapping up. That's
Yeah,
a
we'll
good,
wrap it up again.
good solid session. So again, thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed it. And we're not going to go into a full backstory on our buddy Kev, but
We're trying to get him the phone.
Yeah, we're trying to get him a phone. We mention it every episode. Everybody try and donate. It's at GoFundMe.com/get Kevin Dalton a phone.
It's not just for him. It's for his livelihood.
And it's for us.
He needs to get that so he can get his personal stuff going.
Yeah.
Like his career going, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like he needs it.
He needs
We're
a phone.
saving a life basically.
We are.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he's dead now. We did have a sighting. Someone actually laid eyes on him.
Any picture?
I believe our friend did snap a picture.
Oh.
But it was like in a car driving. It was like a drive-by picture.
So it's blurred.
So it's blurred. So I actually haven't seen the picture. So I don't
Said
know.
picture.
Yeah, I'm going to air quote it, the picture, because I haven't laid eyes on it. So I don't know if it exists.
I feel like it's not even a camera phone picture now. In my head, it's like in a dark room and the red
Yeah.
light getting developed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like a chemist, like a creepy guy, and he's got it hanging up with the
Yeah.
clothespins, and it's just fading in. But and because of that, it's blurry.
Yes.
I like to picture it that way too. Anyways,
Anyway, we got to get him a device.
yeah. So donate
Yeah.
any little contribution helps. GoFundMe.com/get Kevin Dalton a phone, and let's get him a phone. Everybody, we'll see you next week.
Dick Bros out.